Hello guys, I'm no Jake. This will be a very fast, short video guide on how to access and what to do to get prepared for the DLC. I bought the game for computer. I played that the first time on my PS4 and I completed that 100% after around 270 hours. So obviously not only exploring meticulously everything, trying to do everything, every quest possible and defeating obviously every boss possible, um, but also really exploring everything, checking everything left and right. So now I play the game once again, trying to do everything as fast as possible. I'm not a speedrunner, it's the second time essentially playing for me. So it took around 50 hours to do everything I did to feel kinda prepared. So this will be a short guide to make things even faster. So you start, you choose your class, and you have a short map initially. There are things where you can get maps to be able to see where the heck you're going and what the heck is happening around you. For example, the first one is like around here. There are essentially these things that explains you where to go to find the maps so that you can see. So after the tutorial, you choose whatever class you want. If you want to follow my build, just power up Vigor at the start and Strength, and that's it. Having more HP to survive attacks that could one-shot you, and having strength to wield stronger weapons, it's more than enough to carry you through the game. So you start, you go up here, then you go here, you sleep around here, you sit at the grace and you'll get the ability to level up. You follow these indicators of the graces. You enter the castle. You try to complete the castle. You fight the first huge boss. It's Godric, and you will get a grit rune. You can activate this rune going around this way here. Here you can also find an item that it's very useful to power up your strength for just some seconds, and you will always be able to do this during every fight. So after you defeat the first boss here, you get the first grit rune. You need 2 to advance in the game. You can follow this place around here. This is Raya Lucaria. You can enter here and try to fight a second boss here. Or option 2, you ignore this boss here. You go in this place, and in this cave exploring, you find a bell. You can sell this bell to a character inside the table of Lost Grace, or how the heck it's called. That it's the hub where you can power up yourself, you can power up weapon. And thank you to these bells, you can buy the items needed to power up weapon. So what I mean is that essentially you do whatever you want, but things that are very important to not be forced to explore everything is to grab this item here that will let you buy these items to power up your weapon. So the first one you get here. You keep going ahead. You can climb this place with a pair of items. Otherwise, you go here to the left and you do a small dungeon. You complete the dungeon and you will appear around up here. And from up here, you reach this place, this Atlas Plateau. You keep going. And in this place, you will find another of these bells, the second one. So the first bell, it's here. The second bell, it's here instead. And also, close to this place, around here, you find a very, very strong weapon that requires 60 strength. But if you wield that with 2 hands, by pressing, in my case, X plus R1, you'll be able to use the weapon even if you have just 40 strength. This weapon will be able to carry you. You power up the weapon using the stones that you can buy thank you to these bells that you're grabbing here. So second bell is here. You can try to keep continuing the game. You can't enter here yet, but since you entered the Atlas Plateau, that should be this area here, now, Altus Plateau, now to the right here, we start a so-called festival. So, you go all the way to the right, up to this point. Around here you can find a very good Ash of War that makes your weapon do even more damage to Poise, and that obviously will help you, being even more lethal. If you want, you can fight another enemy around here that can give you another of these items that are used to power up your flask. So thank you to the item you can grab by defeating a boss here, plus the other item that was here. You mix them together on a flask, and this flask will give you essentially extra strength and extra damage to Poise, plus the item that you find around here. You can use this Asho Word to power up your weapon and deal even more damage to Poise, and this way you will do a lot of damage. You will be able to put down enemies way faster, and this is a very good combination, very easy. So again, just follow this path. First bell here, second bell here, go all the way back here. We need to get another grit rune, so we can get the first one very easily in Stormvale Castle, and we can get the second one entering this place. During the festival there aren't even enemies. You need to enter to the right. From the right you can't enter frontally. So you go fight Radahn, and after you defeat Radahn you will have the 2 grit runes you need to proceed into the game if you want. But this is not needed. But if you manage to proceed and reach this other place, here you can find the 3rd bell that will make you power up your weapon even more. And if you keep continuing until here, you will access then this other place, and by defeating the Godskin duo, you will get the 4th bell. And by having all these bells, you will be able to buy all the items needed to power up your weapons up to plus 24. So, thank you to all of these things, you will enter the DLC, and then you will be able to power up every weapon you have by just using runes. Just runes, and thank you to the bells, you will be able to buy the items you need without having to go around the world looking for every single stone you need. Okay? Radahn looks like, I don't know why, but looks like he's needed to proceed into the game. So you're essentially forced to fight Radahn. So it's even better because, again, to access this area here of the city, you need to defeat 2 great bosses, 2 great runes. So our 2 great runes again are the one in Stormvale Castle, this place here, and this other one here. To make Radahn spawn, we need first get up here in the Altos plateau from this part here, from the lake to the left of the lake here. Okay? So doing all of this will be pretty strong. If you did all these things, you will be very, very strong with a plus 24 weapon. Now, all we need to do is to defeat Mohg. The best way to reach the place as fast as possible without wasting time is coming to this church, getting the items, that red fingers, using a red finger 3 times. That makes you invade a player world. You don't need to kill the player. You can just enter the world, exit, or try to die very fast. Do that first 3 times. Talk to the guy here once again. Keep talking. He will ask to do one more thing. You can do that thing by reaching this other place. From here or from here. You go all around. And here you are. Not from this, because this is down here. Instead this part is higher. If you already have some grace around here, go here. Otherwise, you can very easily reach this place here. So you get an item here inside the church. And after you do that, you come back here. You talk to the guy once again. And will give you an item that makes you teleport where Mohg is. You need to enter a part in the darkness. You need to keep walking. And then you will end up in front of this place here. And here is the other boss fight. So, if you fight Radahn, and if you fight Mohg and defeated both of them, you will then be able to reach this place, interact with this end, and enter the DLC. So, it's not needed to enter the city, to reach this place, to reach this endgame place, to defeat the Godskin duo. All of this is not needed, but if you at least complete the city and reach this place, you'll be able to get again the 3rd bell that will make you power up essentially every weapon up to level 18, if I'm not wrong. Exit 18. And if you go even further, beyond, and also defeat the Gold Skin Duo, exploring this area, you will also be able to power up your weapons up to level plus 24. So, if you want to power up your weapon even more, you need to do these two. If you don't care, you can stop up to this point here. Again, entering Altus Plateau will unlock Radahn. You go where Radahn is, you defeat Radahn. You do this quest. You reach Mohg, the Mohgwyn Palace. You defeat Mohg, and here you are, ready to enter the DLC. The DLC is still not unlocked, so I can't interact. And I will play it live every day, trying to explore that 100% like I did when I played the game the first time. Once again, little more interesting thing. Here you can find a good tier. Here there is another very good one, defeating the boss. And there is then another one that makes you resistance against Poise damage, but you need to go all the way here, and this takes a lot of time. And then from here, you need to go down here, and at the end, I think somewhere... Yes, somewhere around this place. Yep. From here, you go under. It's very convoluted, but you can reach this place and get another very good tier. That makes you stronger and get a better poise. That helps you take more hits while dealing more hits to the enemy to put him down. I'm no Jake, thank you a lot for looking at this very short video. This little one is my kitten Robin. That's Rufy, and then there is, I don't know, I think you see him, right? Yep. And then there is Nami that it's on another room. I wish you the best, and if you feel like, take a look at my other guides, videos, or check me on live. If you want to talk or exchange informations and confront yourself with me while we will play this new big DLC. And let's hope that the bosses are not all broken, since a lot of the bosses in the base game of Elden Ring are very terrible hitbox. Bye bye!